What's happening, everyone? Jason right here. Sarah's back, and today we're talking about the messy reality of actually implementing AI in your business.
This is the real talk that people need.
Do you really think so?
Yep, I really do.
If you're happy, I'm happy.
Okay, weirdo.
So, Sarah, I've watched a lot of entrepreneurs get super excited about AI, sign up for a dozen tools, and then 3 months later, they're back to doing everything manually. What's going wrong?
Shiny object syndrome meets lack of planning. People see a cool tool, they buy it, but they never actually integrate it into their workflow.
Man, I've been guilty of this. I'll be real honest with you, I've signed up for tools I never used because they looked cool in a demo.
Everyone has. But here's what separates people who actually benefit from AI versus people who just collect subscriptions. They start with the problem, not the tool.
So instead of saying ChatGPT is cool, let me find a use for it, you're saying, I waste 3 hours a week answering the same questions. How can AI solve that?
Exactly. And here's the other piece integration. If your new AI tool doesn't talk to your existing systems, you're creating more work, not less.
Check this out. I was talking to a client last week who bought an AI chatbot for their website. Sounds great, right? But it wasn't connected to their CRM. So leads were having conversations and nobody was following up.
That's the nightmare scenario. You think you're automating, but really you're just creating a new gap in your process.
So let's give people a framework. How do you actually integrate AI without creating chaos?
3 steps. 1. Identify one specific bottleneck in your business. 2. Find one AI tool that solves that specific problem. 3. Integrate it with your existing systems before you move on to the next thing.
I like that. And you know what's interesting? Most people need fewer tools than they think. A solid CRM with AI features built in can replace like 5 separate tools.
That's the idea, Slick. Consolidate before you expand. Get your core systems dialed in, then layer AI on top strategically.
Let me ask you this. What about the learning curve? People get intimidated by the tech. How do you recommend they approach that?
Start with 1 hour a week. That's it. Pick one tool, spend 1 hour learning it, watch tutorials, test features, break things. You don't need to become an expert overnight.
And document what you learn. I keep a simple Asana board with notes on every tool I use. When something breaks or I forget how to do something, I've got my own knowledge base.
That's smart. And here's the other piece. Get help when you need it. Don't waste 3 weeks trying to figure out a Zapier integration when someone else can show you in 20 minutes.
Here's my takeaway. AI is powerful, but only if you actually use it. Don't chase every new tool. Pick one problem, solve it completely, and then move to the next one.
And give yourself time. This isn't an overnight transformation. It's a gradual upgrade of your systems.
Appreciate you keeping it 100% real today, Sarah.
That's what I'm here for. See you next time, Jason.
If you're listening to this podcast and you like what you hear and you're curious about doing something similar for your own business or your own brand, your next step is simple. Go to intentionallyinspirational.com. Click the blue button and book a call with the human version of Jason. We'll talk through what it would actually look like to launch your own AI-hosted podcast, what's involved behind the scenes, and whether it even makes sense for your business right now. Thanks for listening. See you in the next episode.
Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay curious.